So, welcome everyone to Mindful Moments on this Friday. For those of us who are in the Saybrook community, it's the last Friday of our spring semester. So, we are looking forward to a break ahead of us. And on this Friday, I thought I would take us all to the spa. So, in all seriousness, I hope during your break time, if you're taking one, you will have an opportunity to attend to your self care. And there is a tradition that comes out of many different cultures of using a spa visit, be it a hour or a day or a week, to recreate the best environment possible for yourself to allow the body, the mind, the spirit to restore and to regenerate. So, I'm going to be using some guided imagery today, but I'm also going to be using some self massage instruction. So, I'm going to show you in steps how to follow a routine of Avianca to get started. So, around your environment, I invite you, if you're comfortable, to give yourself some space so that you can move and attend to your physical body. As you continue to do this, and I hope you do, in the privacy of your homes or your own personal spa, you might also think about bringing along some accessories. For example, I love my eye sack, which I take around with me when I travel, which will happen again someday. I also have a wonderful neck pack that I put around my shoulders after I've warmed it up very briefly. And that is another accessory I use. I'm also very fond of using essential oils, and I do know a little bit about this. I'm a certified aromatherapist. And one way you can use these in your life is to simply smell them. This is a little vial of lavender. So, whatever you do to set yourself up, in the massage world, we say that there are really 5 steps to getting a wonderful restorative massage. And the first begins with creating the setting. So, whatever it takes for you to do that on your own, as well as right now, I invite you to create that setting for yourself. The second thing is to center yourself. So you might simply begin with a little bit of breathing generously, and without going too deep, you might allow your eyes to go closed for a moment to create a moment of presencing, of centering, of putting aside the distractions, to physically and also mentally turn off your ringer, perhaps close a door. And in this space that you're in, create space for you in this moment of self care. Breathing in and breathing out. And now I'm going to walk us through a short routine of Abhyanga, which is uh, it's a process that's included in the Ayurvedic tradition, the yogic tradition, but it's also one that we can all adopt for our own use. And it is a moment of self massage that we can all do. And it might be very brief for you when you do it on your own, but I'm going to walk you through now doing it across your whole body. So begin by taking your hands, and in the third step of any good massage treatment, I invite you to make contact with yourself. You may begin simply by taking your hands and resting them on your head. And notice what it feels like to have your fingers from the outside of you touching your scalp on the inside of you. As you breathe in, and then begin very lightly to brush away across your scalp, across your forehead, across your cheekbones, and down to your neck. And then brushing across your own shoulders and across the front of your chest, brushing. And then I invite you to take one hand and brush across one arm, all the way down the arm to the hand on the outside, and then turning your arm over and brushing out the outside, the inside. You may brush a few more times, and then take a pause and allow your hands to rest. You might notice how the side that you brushed off feels. Breathing in and out. And now repeat on the other side. So take your hand, starting at the shoulder, brushing down the upper arm, on the outside, on the inside, all the way down across your fingertips, brushing. You can be doing this through your shirt or your blouse or your sweater. And then finish that up and let your hands rest and take a deep breath in. Breathing in and out. And now you might take your hands and put them on your sides and brush across your sides all the way from armpits down to your waist. Brushing across the sides. You might brush across the front down to your belly. And if you can comfortably bend over and reach to your back, brush across your back, down toward your hips, down past your waistband. Take a pause, breathe in, breathe out. And now you're going to brush off a leg. So reaching on down to that leg, brush across your thigh and all the way down, comfortably as you can, down toward your ankles. Brushing down, brushing down, brushing down. You might try to get to the back of that leg also. And then switch over and do the other leg. Brushing down, down, down. And if by chance you can reach your feet, be sure to brush off your feet. And after you've brushed off your legs, and feet, and your thighs, take a deep breath in. Your eyes go closed. Let your hands rest in your lap. Breathing in and breathing out. And at this point, I invite you to go deeper inside with this feeling of having been touched on the outside of you. Now bring yourself to the inside of you. And as you breathe in and out, allow your eyes to close. And in your mind's eye, you might take yourself back to a spa experience. Perhaps it was on a massage table. Perhaps it was in a crystal marble bath. And I'm going to put on a little background music for us for the next few minutes. Some sounds of the spa. And in your mind's eye, see yourself floating in the water, or resting on that massage table. Breathing in and breathing out. You might remember how the touch of warm water or gentle hands stroking you have helped bring you a deep relaxation and have a sense of your inside, spaciousness, have a sense of deep comfort and calm. All the while breathing in and out. You might invite some of those tight areas inside you, the muscles in your shoulders or across your back, to relax a little bit more. And as you exhale, allow them to release, allowing yourself to sink into the surface that supports you. And if you find yourself drifting off, that's fine too. Because your body will remember to breathe in and to breathe out. But for this brief visit, it's time for me to begin to bring you back from this spa experience. All the while you're breathing in and out, but gradually become aware of the room that's around you. Gradually become aware that right now you have to leave this spa experience, but you can return to it later. And hold on to the quote that our bodies are our gardens, to which our wills are gardeners. Thank you for joining me today for Mindful Moments. I hope you have a blessed break. I hope you take time for yourself, and you can visit us in our podcast series or on YouTube. Also, to start summer semester, we will have a meditation circle on Tuesday, May 18th at 5:30. There'll be announcements going out, and I hope you can join us.